Well, hello everybody. Hope you are having a wonderful day. We are here, and I just thought I'd address this issue that I've been thinking about for a little while. It's been something that's been on my mind, and I really just wanted to take a moment to talk about it because it is something that I started thinking about 8 months ago when they first announced that they were going to move Legion from Fantasy Flight Games over to Atomic Mass Games, and I just thought, well, what's this effect going to be on our game? And so the title is kind of, I guess you can kind of say it's clickbaity, but it's not really clickbaity. It's really simple. It's Star Wars Legion. Is it done? And so there's a question that we have to ask ourselves: is it done? Now, especially we have to ask this question because of recent things that Asmodée has done, and even Atomic Mass Game has done with the putting the Armada on hold, which they said it was on hold, so that says there's going to be future maybe. But we also have to think about how long have the Asmodee going to have the license for making these games, and so the reality is they have it for another 3 years, I believe, and then they got to renew the license. So we still could see some life in these games, but if Armada is already on hold, when are they going to start making things before they lose their license, or if they're going to renew their license? So the real questions there is this game done? And I would like to say that yes, it's done. Not finished, over, complete, never making new products, but it's done as we kind of know it. Now, if we remember back to this game, we kind of can think of a few different things, and one of those things is the creators of this game. This game was created by a few people, well, more people, but the key people behind it was Alex Davies and Luke Eddy. Alex Davies and Luke Eddy. Now, recently we had news that Luke Eddy was moving on from this, not by his choice, but that when Atomic Mass Games and him had a different thought on this, and Alex Davies was moved on when they moved it to Atomic Mass Games. So the two brain thrusts behind Legion are now removed from the game. And so this is where I say the game is done. Now, the game is done as we know it. Now, one of the things about FFG, they created a lot of good games and they gave us a lot of good things, good models, and they created some things that we'd never seen before. And I really like the fact they did that. I've always said FFG is really good at taking things from other games and creating a better game or a good playability of a game. And so I've always appreciated that from FFG. So when it went to Atomic Mass Games, we knew there were going to be changes. They've only created one game, Marvel Protocol. I've never played the game, so I don't know much about it, but it's a totally different style of game. And they do make wonderful minis, but one of the things about Atomic Mass Games, their media, their presentation, their professionalism is really not that great. Their products are good, but when they put out a video or anything, it just seems like it's thrown together. They were always making big mistakes and stuff and like that. And I'm not criticizing them so much on that. It's just you didn't see that with Fantasy Flight Games. They seemed a little bit more polished. Now, this is where I think the change is going to come in. I believe under Atomic Mass Games, we're going to see more product. I think we're going to see more. They're going to really focus in on Legion, and because they've shut down Armada and pretty much shut down X-Wing. And so we're going to see more product from them. We're going to see a lot of more influx of models and stuff, because I think they want to make use of their license, and they're going to try to put as much product out there. Now, we haven't seen them produce anything yet. All the products that we've seen so far has been Alex Davies or Luke Eddy's. Now, we have one more wave that they're going to announce on Mini Extravaganza, which is coming up today. That is the last of Luke Eddy's product. So this is going to be the last stuff that he eats. But here's the problem I have with Atomic Games. because they don't play the game and don't know the game. I've watched them even in their streaming of the games that they play. They don't know all the rules. It's not clean. I don't know how well they're going to balance the game. I don't know how well they're going to make the game flow properly. So we've seen so many good sets, like the original set that's on the screen right now. It was amazing. They did a good job. It made you think about things. And here's the core set, and you were like excited to get it and paint it and do all the things that you had to do with it. And then they launched into clones, and then the Mandalorians, and all those different things. They were excited, and the rules, for the most part, have kept pretty good. There was a bit of power creep, but they fixed those problems. They got that living rule book, and the game has stayed pretty balanced. Now, I know there are weaknesses. Some people say the Empire is really weak right now, but it's still playable. It's very balanced in the sense that you could play any game. You can play any army and still be in the game. And so the question though is it done? And I think yes, it's done as we know it. So we're going to probably get more units, but not as balanced. Not the gameplay is going to be rougher, and I'm going to struggle with that. I like gameplay. I like the way that it plays. I'm all about teaching people new rules and exciting things. I think they're going to keep adding more and more keywords and stuff, and then it's going to get confusing, and it's going to lose the greatness that it is. And I really like this game. I don't think the game's going away, but I think that we might see the way the game is pushed out different. And I'm all for more units. I like that. I would, that was the one downfall of FFG, is that they tried to make sure everything was balanced, so that it took so long to get things out, and the announcements and the communication was really bad. Now, the communication isn't much better with Atomic Mass Games, but I believe they're going to push out more. If Marble Protocol, Crisis Protocol is any signs of that, we're gonna kind of see that pushed out a bit more, and we're gonna see that happen, and we're gonna see a lot more product come out. But is the product going to be worth playing? That's the real question. Are we going to enjoy playing it as much? And so, with all the turmoil with Asmodée, I believe that they're all about money, which any company is, and that's rightfully so. They got to make money. That they want it out quicker, and I think that's why Atomic Mass Game was burdened with taking this all on, and they're trying to get up to speed. But I think having Alex Davey and Luke Eddy of the game is not a good thing, but we won't know for sure. So we're going to see today, even in Mini Extravaganza, we're going to see if Atomic Mass Game can step up to the plate and make this game better and continue to provide for it. Or is it going to be like Destiny? Or is it going to be like Imperial Assault? Are we going to lose a game that we love? And so that's the question. And I want to ask you this. Comment down below, like and subscribe. If I get over 300 subscribers, I'm going to be giving a giveaway on one of my videos that people like and subscribe to and comment on. And so comment on this video and let's see and let's have a discussion where Allegiant is going to go. And I love this game, and I hope that it doesn't end up like Imperial Assault, which I owned and loved as well, or like X-Wing that kind of got out of hand. So that's all for today. May the Force be with you. Enjoy your day and enjoy Mini Extravaganza. I'm going to be going live a little later in Mini Extravaganza as well. And so look forward to seeing you in a conversation. And remember, like and subscribe. That's the only way my contents get out there, and then I can continue to make more content. So thank you guys, and we are so glad you are part of this. See ya.